Just a high kick to start.
There we go. Starting high energy.
That's my energy gone.
Well, it's been good to see you.
Yeah. See you later. That was Johnny from Pennies. How are you doing?
I'm good, mate. How are you doing? So good to see you again.
Yeah, I mean, the last time we saw you was in the back of a van after Pie and Vinyl, and you just found out the midweek chart.
Yeah.
And then you went on to get number 17.
Yeah. It's so nuts. So we got we were number 7 in the midweek charts, which is insane. It was so nuts. And we were like hoping for a top 40, and we were hoping because streams don't get counted till the last day, so you're always expecting a drop. But we thought if we could get about number 28 in the midweeks and then try and cling on to a top 40, but it ended up that we got to number 7, and we had the head of Virgin Records message us going, right, we kind of know the inside information behind the scenes and stuff. And it looks like, I mean, you'll have to work hard, but it looks like you could get a top 20 here. And we were like, what? And then suddenly the pressure got so much more because you have to sell so many more records to get in the top 20. And we didn't know right up until the morning of. And then, we ended up at number 17, which is so nuts. And it's changed everything for us, which is amazing.
I know, and I love that. I love the fact that because you worked so hard on that campaign to then bring the payoff, like with the lottery winners did it. What happened for those guys now is insane.
Have you seen them singing Oasis songs from Nickelback? It's so nuts, isn't it? So amazing.
I was like, I just saw you play a cupboard last week.
Yeah, I know. It's so nuts. It's just not real. They've started hanging out with people who are cartoon characters in my mind. So people like Avril Lavigne. She's not. I mean, I know there's there's actually rumours that she's not real anyway. But they don't people like that. Just don't or Nickelback. Just don't seem real to me, if you know what I mean. So it's so weird seeing my friends kind of on stage with them.
Yeah, it's nuts. Tom's I'm just hanging out with my mate Chad. Who's
No,
you're not. No, you're not, Tom.
Yeah, it's so strange, but so amazing.
And then, so the last time we were meant to see you, you decided not to show up.
Southampton.
You couldn't bothered. You were like, I'm going to call it. I'm phoning in sick today.
Yeah. Oh my God. So I was in an Airbnb, and then I found out in retrospect I had norovirus, and it is horrible. Yeah, I haven't thrown up since I was 18, I don't think. So decades ago. Yeah. And I was being so sick all the time, and I was like, boys, I don't think I can do it. And then we text the Airbnb people saying, can we book another 2 days? And they were like, no, we've got people coming in, I'm sorry. And the nearest hotel was 4 minutes away, and I had to psych myself up for about 2 hours to get in the van for a 4-minute move. And then I got put up in this hotel and I had to stay there for another 2 days. And the boys I think it was a mad decision on my part, but I was like, the show needs to go on, go on without me. I put all the pressure on them to deliver. And how was it? How was the show?
It was incredible.
That's so good.
The thing I love about it, so I was thinking about this, and I was talking about this with my wife, and it's so a lot of bands talk the talk when it comes to supporting live music and smaller venues, independent venues and stuff. And to actually go ahead and follow through with that ethos is so hard. So I know one of the reasons you guys said you wanted to carry on with the gig was A, to not let the fans down, but also to not let the joiners down.
Well, it's a Saturday night as well, I think it was, or something like. Oh no, was it a Saturday? I can't remember.
Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't all the kind of beer money and stuff they were going to get, they'd have lost so much. So we wanted to make sure there's some sort of party still.
But that's what I love. I love the fact that was you actually live and breathe the ethos.
Yeah, 100%.
That people talk about, and it's so easy to go, I support local music, and then not do anything about it.
Yeah.
So actually go, right, how can we put on this show?
That's it.
All right, my brother, he can sing.
Yeah.
He knows the words, Ish.
Yeah. And it's definitely a one of a kind. People will be talking about that gig forever.
Well, that's the thing as well, because we were like, okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens. And then we got there, and everyone was so hyped for it because they're like, this is a 1 in a million. This isn't happening again. Yeah.
Did you hear my intro that I did as well? I did a little voiceover. I did a thing where I was kind of welcoming the band to the stage, but I was lying on my side with my head under the duvet, feeling so ill. But I was like, I still want to be part of it in some way.
It did sound like, though, the fake phone call to the boss. I'm really ill today. I can't sing. Please carry on without me.
I had to make it about me still, definitely. Yeah, it was so nice. It's the last show of the tour as well. So it's a 10-day tour with us and Generation Feral. And we've done 9 of the dates, and I missed the last one. And we'd intentionally booked Southampton for the last show because we loved the joiners so much. We knew it was absolutely going to go off, and I've never had FOMO I've never had FOMO about anything really in my life. I'm a pretty chill guy, but
Yeah.
with that gig, I just couldn't believe it.
And I love the fact you're coming back. You said on stage.
Yeah, man.
Well, no, you didn't say on stage.
No.
They said on stage, we're coming back to make up for this.
Yeah.
Which I don't think there's any making up needing to be done because it
Yeah,
was incredible.
that's so good.
Like it was a once in a lifetime moment.
Yeah.
But you're coming back in September.
That's it. Yeah.
And like
We're returning.
I love the fact that it's again just living up to that ethos.
Yeah, and we did cheap tickets for like people that came the time before as well, which is cool.
Which I love. So obviously, we're at 2000 Street. We haven't even mentioned that yet.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
How many gigs have you now done? Are you on like 17?
We're 3 down, 1 to go. 3 down, 1 to go now. So we did. We went on the Forest stage on the Wednesday, and then we did a midnight set at Camp Turner and a midnight set at Camp Frabbit, and we're doing a secret set in about an hour for kids that couldn't stay up late enough to see us before. I mean, adults can come as well, but it's
on
like
the word stage.
no. So it's going to be over in one of the campsites.
Okay.
It's at somebody's tent who's a mum who couldn't get her kids, like they couldn't stay up late enough to see us, and she just put a comment going, "Oh, gutted I can't see you this year, but this is why." And we're like, right, well, let's go to one at your tent then. And it's kind of just grown from there, and then that'll be the last one, and then I just get to party up for the rest of the night, which is going to be fun.
So, because obviously you've been here since the Wednesday, who have you caught so far that would like really, you were like, this was one of the best sets?
My favourite set by miles, I think, is Spanish Love Songs over on the not the Axiom. I didn't catch the actual Axiom stage because I was doing interviews yesterday, but I caught the acoustic one, and it was amazing. And it's just the songs were so raw, and our photographer started photographing them as well, which is really cool, and they are her favourite band of all time. And she flew over because she does merch and photography, she tours with us, she's from Germany. She flew over 3 days early so she could crash in my house and go see Spanish Love Songs in London as well. So she was like, she's committed to it. But yeah, they were amazing.
So yeah, because we tried getting down to the Forest stage, which if you've ever been to Trees, the Forest stage is just a beautiful stage.
It's my favourite stage.
In a forest.
I love it.
But we couldn't get down. So we couldn't really hear it. So we were gutted. We could just about see Dylan. He was like that. And I was like, no.
Yeah, it was packed, wasn't it? Yeah, I snuck in from backstage, luckily. So I could kind of, like, it's so cheeky. I just kind of like snuck in and I just stood, like, poked my head around so I could see.
We saw them with the full band in the Axel. And that was
great. I was gutted to miss that.
That was probably the loudest crowd of the weekend so far, like singing back.
They're blowing up, aren't they? It's so good.
They're just, the last album, No Joy, is just...
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. No, yeah, they were amazing.
I'm glad. I'm just going to ask everyone who's their favourite one. And you're like, yes. That and mine was that and Better Lovers yesterday were just incredible.
Cool.
It's just,
have you got any recommendations for today?
I mean, the one I'm most looking forward to is Hot Milk.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah. We want to see them because the people that endorse us, our guitars, Gordon Smith, they also endorse Hot Milk and do a lot with them. And they just all went out to Japan together and stuff. So we want to see them. We want to become friends with them because we both kind of have mutual friends. Yeah. So, yeah, I want to go see them.
The track Breathing Underwater is one of my favourite of last year.
Yeah, cool. Oh, nice. Cool.
It's a perfect song.
Sweet.
So a question I'm asking everyone this weekend
go for it.
Is, who was your gateway band into alternative music?
My gateway band was, I think, Sum 41 maybe, or no, The Offspring. I think actually no, I couldn't remember which way. So it was definitely The Offspring. So I remember seeing Pretty Fly for a White Guy when I was a little kid on Top of the Pops, and the drummer was like playing skulls as bongos, and I was like, what is this? I'd only ever listened to like Spice Girls and stuff like that before, and then I bought that as a single, and that was my gateway to then listen to like good Offspring after that as well, because like that song's all right, but then the rest of the stuff's so good. And then after that I started getting to skate punk, and then Sum 41's All Killer No Filler album was just my album. It was like pre-Spotify and all that, so I just had very few CDs, and I used to listen to that CD every single morning and every single night. I know it off by heart and love it, and that got me into punk, and that got me into more like then into like Clash and Sex Pistols and all that kind of stuff after that.
I love that. Perfect band. And Sum 41 calling it a day.
I know, man. Their final tour, and their final tour in the UK, they've got the Bronx opening, and we did 2 months in America with the Bronx. So we were like, A, is there any way we can get on this bill? Because it'd be really nice. But B, if not, can we please have guest lists? Because we want to go. But yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I mean, we got tickets for the London Cardiff show.
Cool, nice.
Because I was like, Sum 41. It's like every part of my childhood is slowly going, like with... Uni at 6, they've recorded it a day, which is fair. They've done it 20 years. Yeah, you know, Sum 41, Kerrang TV's gone. I was like, Scars Red years ago. I was like,
it's nuts, isn't it?
Are we that old now?
Yeah, I know. It's so weird, isn't it? Well, what I think is so weird is like now there's like emo like throwback nights, like kind of like club nights and stuff. And us going to them is the same as our parents going to like 80s nights.
Yeah.
Like in time period, it's like what? Our parents going to 80s nights in year 2000. It's like us going to emo nights now. How nuts is that? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I can't think of that now.
But I do love a good emo night as well.
All right. So what is coming up? Oh God, I can't speak now. What's coming up for the rest of the year for you guys?
So we're doing UK festivals, just hopping between loads of different ones, which is really fun. And then we're going on tour with Laura Jane Grace from Against Me, which I cannot wait. Laura Jane Grace is one of my biggest songwriting influences in the world. We're doing a month around the UK and coming to Southampton as well. Engine Rooms, yeah, around the UK, around Europe. Another support tour, which we haven't announced yet. It's 6 dates, but it's with another one of my favourite bands.
Sub 41.
No, it's smaller rooms than Sub 41, but like one of my favourite bands. It's going to be amazing. And then I think some headline stuff at the start of next year as well, which would be cool. Oh, I think maybe another trip to America in between as well.
Oh, so not a lot.
Just keeping busy, keeping busy.
You certainly are.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much as always.
Oh, mate, it's so good to see you again.
So much fun. And yeah, we'll see you in Southampton again.
Nice one.
Cheers.
See you soon. Cheers. Pow.